Hello, my name is Lawrence Tam, and I just wanted to show a little bit about my life. I love traveling, and I'm married, happily married. I have loving children. I have a daughter and a younger son, and I just wanted to share with you that I'm a true human being. I'm not a robot. I'm not a person here to make a quick buck. I'm not here to teach you some scam. So let's take it from the top and from the beginning. I wasn't looking for anything. I was pretty happily employed as a mechanical engineer. I got my bachelor's from the University of Texas at Austin. I got a BSME. I figured that would be my future. I'd work as an engineer, provide for my family, and that'll be it. I get paid pretty well for what I do, and that'd be fine. I didn't have any marketing or sales background. As an engineer, you're basically pretty technical. I do a couple presentations here and there for some of my parts and my projects, but not on a grand scale, and definitely not online. And then something fell into my lap. Something came to me. I made some good money in MLM or network marketing, but it just really wasn't enough. I exhausted my circle of influence very quickly. The residual income is nice, but I just got tired with chasing people. I don't know about you, but I'm not a big fan of just chasing and hounding people to getting paid, to making sure people show up to my meetings. That just wasn't a good that just wasn't a good use of my time. So like most, I was lost. I was lost into how to work my business online. There had to be a correct way to do this. So let's start with what I did before. Let's start with what I was trained to do from my upline. I was trained to do frank, friends, relatives, associates, neighbors, and kids' parents. That was my circle of influence. I hit this really quick. I made some money, grew a nice team, it grew, and then I went to the home parties, the weekly business presentations, the mailing of DVDs and magazines, prospecting strangers. Just loved waiting to get with the next waiter or door salesman or anyone trying to pitch me a business so I can reverse that and pitch to them. Oh, that was great, right? It's not selling, it's sharing. But then everyone I was bringing into the business wasn't repeating what I was doing. I wasn't getting the same type of success I was bringing up to my upline. I wasn't being repeatable. What I was doing could not be done again. So I just didn't understand it. Whenever I found someone who I thought would be a power associate or someone who would explode my business, I would invest all this time emotionally and physically, helping them build their own team and helping pumping them up and help motivating them. And just time and time and again, it just didn't come to the same results that I had. I didn't understand it. If I could do it, who had no business background or marketing background, why couldn't other people do what I did? I mean, just talk to the people build a relationship, and just share with them what you found. Why was it so hard? How come they don't have a why? The reason they're building their business as strong as the reason I build my business. It just turns out that everyone that I started talking to just didn't have that drive like I did, and the business did not grow like I wanted it to. Now I was pretty clueless at internet marketing. The current marketing course would lead to growth, but at the expense of killing myself. I didn't want another job. Um, I was I was instructed to by many people actually, many people that I respected that you should just jump on social networking, like Facebook or MySpace and all these other little sites and Twitter, and I joined a ton of them. I maybe made maybe one targeted lead per month. And that's if I worked it. Sent emails back and forth, dropped them little happy birthday, how you doing, things like that. I did classifieds, zero success. I had so many people pitching me on my own classifieds, trying to draw me in on my own ad space. It was just ridiculous. You see a lot of that in Craigslist and whatnot. And then I went to in emails. Can you say ignored? Wow. I actually had a couple of my emails sent to spam. That was pretty embarrassing. And then I started my blog. I understood it was free. It's good traffic. It's organic. People wanted to come in, but you know what? The information on there was pretty generic, and but I wasn't transparent. I think to the point where everyone knew what I was trying to do and what I wanted out of it, and it was just a hard sell. Um, I put in a lot of time for it, and it just did not have a good return. Um, I would say it's just not an efficient use of my time. In the end, I made a lot of friends. There were people, many people, not interested in my business, and I couldn't find a way to bridge that gap between finding people who wanted what I had to what they needed. Um, I wanted to be able to do it the correct way. So I just didn't quite understand it. I was taking advice from all these so-called mentors about how to build my primary business online, and I'm doing them, and I just didn't see results. I mean, it was just so hard and slow even compared to my offline. I mean, I would rather have just gone to a couple meetings and just pitched people. I mean, it just wasn't doing it for me. And so I took a step back and I was like, all right, let's think outside of the box. There's got to be a reason why I can't move my primary business. I couldn't connect. And then I was introduced to something called magnetic sponsoring, and the game changed completely. Magnetic sponsoring, it just clung to me. Well, what does that mean? I mean, I want people attracted to me because I want to be able to move my business, push it to people who want it. But how do I do that? And then through this training, I learned to generate leads. Wow. Generating leads without buying them was ridiculous. I couldn't understand it. Why would anyone want to know what I do for a living? Why? It just did not make sense. And get this, I got paid even if they didn't even join or had an interest in my primary business. So the time I spent just gathering people in front of me, and I just I just showed them what they wanted. Even if it wasn't my primary business, I got paid. And that was truly the next step in my internet marketing business. But you know what? There was something missing. I wasn't I wasn't living to my potential. I felt like I was being held back in a way. I was using the teachings of this system that pretty much blew up what I had before, and I was getting paid. I was getting paid for my time. I was generating leads. People were coming to me, but just I couldn't place it. There was just something not right with what I was doing. I knew deep down I had information people needed. I knew that I could train people, but how can I do it if I didn't know how to do it? Like there was just things missing. Then the light bulb goes off. I take my second giant step into internet marketing. I figured out that I didn't have the entire system in place. I was a ship with leaky holes. I had some parts of it, but I was losing profits here, I was losing leads here. I didn't have it all together. I got to work and found a unique marketing system that is completely customizable and built from the ground up to promote any network marketing business, and it positioned myself as an industry leader. This, to me, was the holy grail. This was a system that didn't try to push some other weird affiliate program. It wasn't so that I was stuck trying to do something I didn't want to do. No, this was to promote a system tailored and customized to any network marketing MLM business. Regardless of what you did, regardless of what you had, even regardless of your own experience, this system actually did it for me. I didn't understand why it took me so long to find something like this that could actually brand me as a internet network marketing specialist.
Because in a way, I am. I actually specialize in helping people build their business regardless where they're coming from. So at this point, I was actually finally building my own list. My readers were actually following me. And prior, I'd probably get a 50% read through. I mean, these people, I'm not sure they even realized what I was providing them as a service, what I was teaching them. And I just understand. I was the same person giving the same information, but now I'm actually getting 100% reads, and even some over 150% reads due to syndication of my emails. With email marketing, I was going to expect some spam, and I was shocked to see now people actually want my information. People click it because they want to learn how to do it. I'm just a guy working hard, and people see that. They can see I'm not just some guy who's gonna fake it till they make it. You know, I paid my time. I've been here a good amount of time to realize what not to do. I've done enough things to know that don't do that. Just don't even try it. It's not worth your time. And this marked the transition for me personally that, you know, I really am a leader. People are looking up to me to help them brand their own business. And my information is gold. And guess what? It's completely teachable. Everything that I learned, you can learn too. It's not something like, oh, I can't, there's no way the University of Texas at Austin would accept me. No, no, no. There's no selection process. The only process that is selected is, do you feel like you want to put yourself through it? If you want to learn, if you have an appetite to learning, you can do this. And at that point, I finally understood attraction marketing and the thinking that I am the leader. And I started to believe in abundance. I wasn't so needy. I wasn't so clinging to people's legs and please come and listen to me. At that point, then I started generating 5 leads in one day for free after I completed the system. That blew my mind. I didn't 5 leads in one day after 1 week of tweaking. Then I followed 5 days. I generated 21 leads without using pay-per-click. Now, there's people out there spending, $5,000 a day on pay-per-click or some crazy amount. I wasn't even using pay-per-click, and I was generating 5 leads for free the first week. I don't know about you, but there's a lot of people out there who have never generated one quality lead, a lead that is requesting information about them. I actually had people wanting to know my information. I was the teacher. So this is the part where you get to benefit. Now, this is the part where I mentor you to your success. Now, I want to help you build your own network marketing business. I want to give you free training to educate you on how to build your network marketing business online and even on autopilot. Yes, it can be done. Now, don't misunderstand what I mean by autopilot. This isn't a get rich free scheme or some way to get out of hard work. Oh, no, no, no. There's work. This is a business you work at. It's not something that just gets hand delivered to you. But if you do it correctly, a majority or even all of your profits and your success can come in autopilot. Now, if you really want to explode it, of course, you take and develop yourself into becoming a leader, and you will understand that in conjunction with your system, you can absolutely explode your business. I'm also going to share simple things that most people get caught up in and the mistakes that I actually also made. And this will help prevent you from actually taking the long route to success. So stay tuned. There's going to be much, much more to come. So you're going to learn how to use a duplicatable attraction marketing system that you can run with. You can understand how to become a professional internet network marketer with any business. A fully customizable system to tailor a marketing strategy that works for you. And this can even be done for products. A lot of you actually just sell products and aren't interested in building a business. So stay tuned and make sure you keep my email in your address book to get information on how to do this.